What you doing, Missy? Oh well, tomorrow today, folks, we gotta go uh, talk to, or we gotta go handle our situation with them boys from the Apex PD tomorrow. I don't even know if it's gonna get past anything once I tell the judge I got the video. We'll see. But I'm gonna go there before the court even opens and be well. First of all, because I lost on paper. I know it's February 3rd, which is Monday, but I don't know. The court that I got to be in or whatever. So I'm just gonna go there before it opens anyway. I'm gonna try to get there early before it opens, and then handle that and get back. We'll see what's gonna happen. That's this one struggling to park. But yeah, that's one of them just sitting over here. He's been sitting over here for about an hour trying to, like, it's hard to leave the parking lot. Well, how long he just sit there? Yeah, it's literally been sitting there for an hour like he don't want to leave. And now he gonna leave like that. But he gotta get out. He gotta go do something and go somewhere. Ain't got nothing to do. Literally was sitting in her car for an hour. Because I've been out here. I just was doing unlisted streams the whole time I was out here. Literally been sitting in that car for an hour. By herself. In that spot, not going nowhere. And then she leaves like that. And since she ain't got nowhere to be, she gotta try that slow the sheets. So literally just sitting there for an hour. By her damn self. What I got court for now? What are you talking about? You saw when I got arrested? For my light for lights. What are you talking about? When the Apex PD did what they did, well, I went to court, but I pleaded not guilty, so I had to continue so I can bring the video evidence in tomorrow. I wasn't playing about seeing them in court. I'm not gonna be the one to sit there and say, "Oh yeah, I'm guilty," and then just whatever. I'm gonna see his ass in court. Show the judge the video. And also tell the judge how his other officers from the or I don't know what the districts he covers, but how his other officers act in Cary PD and Raleigh PD, like they run shit and like they own everything everywhere they go, and like they can throw a little attention tantrum when you flick them off for riding through your neighborhood for no reason and wonder why you there, like their asses pay rent there. Oh, he gonna hear my ass tomorrow. So all his little corrupted officials in that little court and his little so-called law enforcement or his oath upholders and law enforcement officials who pose as real law enforcement officials in his courthouse, along with him being a fake judge most likely. That's why that loser is hanging out. He's back too. He just left. He back. Good girl, Missy. Yeah, it's for the bike. You don't got to send it to the local news. If I end up suing them, which I probably will, or which I really don't want to, but just to make a point, I might. There's a lady I work with who's a reporter. She's a reporter for the news anyway. She said just give her a call. She's literally a reporter for the news. She's the first one at the gym who found out about what happened with me, and the very next day, and she was looking at me the whole day, and I was like, why is she looking at me like that? Then I was like, well, maybe she's just watching me coach and spot or something like that. And then at the end, she came at the end of the day, or when we had time, she was like, oh my God, are you okay? And so and so. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, I heard about because of the nature of my job, I know, I hear about things or something like that. And I know about things. And I was like, oh, so you heard about what happened last night, basically. And she was like, yeah. What did you just knock over? So she was like, yeah. And ain't that fancy down there. But look at him. Secret agent man, secret agent man, solving those mysteries as fast as he can. Alright, sorry. Anyway, that's him supposedly leaving. But yeah, how long ago was this? It was like What? Uh, Bruh, you were there. You saw the video. What do you mean? When was it? Don't you remember not too long ago? It was the date. Are you asking when was the court date? Or when was the first court date? Is that what you're asking? It wasn't too long ago. Like what? 2 months ago? Maybe. Not even that long ago. Well, yeah, it had to been at least a month or two ago because no, it didn't take me that long to go to court. Man, all I know is I got court tomorrow, and I know it wasn't that long ago. The last time that thing that happened with the e-bike that happened, and then I had a court date shortly after, and I went to the court, and they said, and I pleaded not guilty, and then I was going to represent myself, and I had video of the what happened, and I had to reschedule or do whatever to get to the next court date so that I can defend myself because I don't have a public defender. I'm just going to defend myself with the video, basically, and then more. One's like the Nazi, two's like the Nazi, three's like the Nazi, four's like the Nazi, five. But anyway, so yeah, so that's how that happened. I don't know why you act like you don't remember though. You were there, or you weren't there, but you commented like afterwards. And it's so crazy. You saying like it's crazy how you got to say you got court again for someone like me who really doesn't who doesn't do stuff that really puts them into court that much, but over silly stuff. Yes, I do have court again over something silly. But you can't call it silly. You can't even say that the cop was a little bit wrong because somebody will try to justify it in any way, even though he was 100% wrong, in the wrong. No way to be justified, but idiots will justify it with their re-educated brains. A grown ass. The simple fact of a light on a bike is you're a grown ass man. No police officers got a right to come out there and act like because of the safety of other people that he has to stop you as a man and try to ID you and try to take away your rights to go down the street because other people may not see you or whatever. I'm not worried about other people. I'm worried about me. I know that I'm gonna see other people before they see me. I'm not concerned with them. Other people are concerned with keeping themselves safe. I don't. If they're not old enough to keep themselves safe, maybe they should take some safety classes. You know what I mean? But your rights today are going to continue to get taken away under the guise of other people's safety and other people's health and other people's this and other people's that. The same other people who don't care about you, who don't care about nobody but themselves, coming from the same authority officials who also don't care about you and get paid to tell you what they're paid to tell you. But these idiots in everyday in your everyday lives will continue to listen to them. Oh well, the doctor said it, the judge said it, the lawyer said it. Everybody's saying it. Let me say it too. Even though my mommy said that's why I use that example of how silly people are today. Remember when your mother told you if everybody jumps off the cliff, would you jump off the cliff? Nope. But when CV comes around, you will, or something like it, because everybody else did it. Is that not true? I know it's not. That's not true. You didn't do it because everybody else do it. It wasn't created in your mind. If you just would have lived your regular everyday life like I did and not scared of anything, you definitely would have caught it and died. But yet, through that whole time, I showed y'all that was bullshit and nothing happened to me because it was all bullshit from the very beginning. It's still bullshit. The only idiot would continue to try to justify it, but all the idiots around the globe will. Or try to make it make sense, because if you don't make it make sense, then just think about how silly you look to other people from doing all that stuff that you did. Buying up all the toilet paper in the world, buying up all the gas, all that stupid junk that made you look like a crazy person. And you don't have to admit how stupid all that truly was, and you don't want to do that. So y'all, some of them still got toilet paper left over in their closets. Gonna save the world with toilet paper. Excuse my feet. They bought a hand sanitizer, didn't know why. They just bought it all up. There ain't no more hand sanitizer in the world now. Oh God, people are funny. There ain't none of that saving them today. The mask, the gloves, the sandy, all out the winter. They ain't using none of it now. Oh God. But it all made sense at the time, didn't it? I know it did. It made so much sense. I didn't make any sense when I came around telling you how much sense it didn't make. Oh, Mr. Crazy Man, still Mr. Crazy Man. Oh yeah, that's the only reason I came on to tell y'all that. I'm about to go back doing unlisted anyway. Gotta do some more cleaning and get up early tomorrow. And I'm gonna handle this court day tomorrow. Just hoping it's gonna go good. Every time. That should be looking funny.